Hey, Shalom. First of all, I want to say all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers in the highways and the byways pushing this word in all sincerity and in all truth. You can say this is a walk and talk. This psalm has been on my spirit for a few days now. And I know it's a psalm that brothers can relate to. Because walking by, well, when walking right now especially, there are a lot of how do I put this? A lot of well-developed houses, nice houses, nice apartment buildings, nice cars driving by. It's basically a nice residential area, and lately you're driving past the car marts and you see that the cars are easy to get with all these loans that are pretty much set up to trap you anyways. But you see all these nice cars and you say, damn, I wish I could get one of those, especially when you're walking, or you say, damn, I wish I could live in one of those pods, or one of those houses, one of those apartments. But then you remember certain precepts, for example, this one, right? So let's just get into it. It says Psalm 73 verse 1. It says, truly Yahweh is good to Israel, even as to such as have a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Right? So naturally, as men, we yearn for comfort. The flesh wants comfort. Right? So, myself, along with other brothers, they experience this because I mentioned it to other brothers, and they experience it as well. We're envious at the wicked, at the prosperity of the wicked. Right? Because we see them driving by with their nice cars, living in their nice houses, doing all these fancy things. And we're envious at them, because we're in the flesh, we yearn for that. But we have to remind ourselves is that what? As the precept I say, their foot shall slide in due time, So let's get into it. It says, for there are no bonds in their death, but their strength is firm. Right? It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. Referring to also the so-called white man, the elite of the so-called white man, Right? Violence covered them as a garment, Right? And they're proud. Right? And a lot of our people who has made it somewhat in the society are also proud, Right? It says their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly. Concerning oppression, they speak loftily. Right? They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out unto them. And they say, how does God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Right? Because a lot of our people are proud against the Most High, They don't believe in the Heavenly Father. They don't fear the Heavenly Father first and foremost. They don't know His name. So this is for them, It says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. Right? For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. Right? If I say I will speak thus, behold, I shall offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me, until I went to the sanctuary of the Most High, to the scriptures, right? Then understood I their end. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places, right? Thou castest them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one awakeneth, O Lord, when thou awaketh, thou shalt despise their image. Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. So foolish was I and ignorant. I was a beast before thee. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holden me by my right hand. Right? Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me into glory. Right? So, brothers, don't let your foot slip, Yeah, the majority of us we're of low estate, But the scripture tell us that we should condescend to men of low estate, Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that precept. Right? Yes. So this is Romans 12 and verse 16. It says, be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things. Right? So mind not the high things of this world, that are after the flesh. It says, mind not high thing, but condescend to men of low estate, be not wise in your own conceit. Alright? So that's well and good and straight to the point, yo. Alright? And there's another one. Let me see if I can remember it. It says, content. I think it's in the New Testament. Yeah, so it's Philippians 4 and verse 11. It says, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatever state I am therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased and how to abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Yahushua, which strengtheneth me. Alright, so we have to have that same mindset, as brothers. Yeah, we go through a lot, we have need of the flesh, whether financial need, whether we have illnesses, we go through trials with either your woman, your family, your job, health issues. But it's just a part of the walk, yo. It's just a part of the walk, right? The Lord is going to try you. The Lord is going to bring you through difficult times, right, in order to prove your spirit, right, and improve your character, right? So it's all a part of the process, brothers. Mind not high things. Remember that our glory that we're going to get will far exceed anything that's in this world, yo. This is nothing. Yeah, we'd love to be comfortable now, but tell you what, suffer now, right, and live as a champion forever. Why not do that, yo? Suffer for a little time and then live as a champion forever. Alright, so I hope this lesson was edifying to Akim. I hope it was as exhorting as it was for me to do it.